Well, it has happened to all of us at least once or twice. You forget to feed the meter while you're parked downtown, and you get back to find that big fat parking ticket on your windshield.
Okay, so On Your Side decided to do a little digging to see what happens to all of those tickets that go unpaid. Lehr has this On Your Side investigation.
Have you ever gotten a parking ticket downtown?
Yes. Yes.
I've spent probably about $250 on parking tickets in like the last 3 months.
It's a hefty price to pay for a prime parking spot in downtown Boise.
Is that what you're doing now, $100 a month?
Yeah, for this big parking garage.
I pay for a parking pass at a parking lot.
But what happens to those who rely on metered spots? And spending your last quarter ends up costing you a ticket.
Do you have tickets that you've not paid?
Most likely, yes.
Turns out there's a long list of people dismissing their overdue citations.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's a really high number for them.
A list of the top 30 offenders alone tallies up to more than $7,500 in unpaid fines to the city.
I would never think that this is a viable option to just throw the tickets out.
It seems like a decent amount of money, you know, almost $8,000, yeah.
And so they're not penalized at all for that?
From your experience, does anything happen if you don't pay your tickets?
Not to my knowledge, no.
We reached out to the mayor's office, Boise City Parking Services, and members of Boise City Council. All denied our request for on-camera interviews.
Sounds like Boise might have a parking situation they need to reevaluate.
The top offender on the list is Avis Rent-A-Car System, who didn't even know they owed the city until I showed up to ask questions.
I think if they were to crack down harder, I would, be more willing to pay, obviously.
But some people in Boise think minor parking infractions should take a back seat to bigger issues faced by city leaders.
I would like to know that they are working on getting them back, but I also wouldn't want them to be spending more than what they could possibly get back just to get that parking money back.
But others, like Riley Collingwood, spend hundreds of dollars on downtown parking each month just to get to work.
It makes me really grumpy and sad that I work really hard for my money and that I have to pay these penalties, but, Joe down the street doesn't have to.
Now, Boise City Code does state that an individual who goes 60 days with more than 5 unpaid tickets or at least $200 due can have their vehicle towed at the owner's expense. Parking Services added via email, an unpaid parking ticket will accumulate a late fee after 10 days, and any unpaid tickets after 60 days or totaling more than $70 can be sent to their collections department.
How long have you been parked here? I just pressed the button and I went to get some change.
Avis Rent-A-Car tells me they immediately contacted the city and are in the process of paying off their $711 debt from years of added up parking violations they say they were unaware of until now. We want to know what you think about this story. Do you pay your parking tickets on time? Join the conversation on our Facebook page. Just search Idaho On Your Side. In studio, I'm Lehr, Fox 9 On Your Side.